One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Nittany Lions' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To the air on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Going to try to get it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The give to the back. Running to Green. Picks up the first down, still moving. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. Grab near the marker, it's Turner. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Dropping back, it's Kendricks. The throw to the outside is complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Throws for the tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The Nittany Lions come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set it down.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these third down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless, those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Looking for more room. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Kendricks. A little screen to the running back. At the 35, he's open. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps to get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And the Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for room, it's Murray. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Got it, looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
Got out of trouble and throws. And the completion to the sideline. A solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. He's got 67 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. They'll try to pass their way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Haynes. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback down, breaking the field. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get it for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Back to throw, it's Kendricks. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Kick is in the air. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Haynes. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
That's reeled in. It's Turner. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Muscling ahead on third and short. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Kendricks. Dances away. Looking down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
And the Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Quarterback adapting. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle. It's Saunders. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
We'll give the defense credit there. On third down, it almost looked like they were expecting the screen. They gave up a few yards, but not enough for a first down. Now they've got a chance to get off the field.
They punted away on fourth down. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
A strike downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
And back to the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Keeps it on the draw. Picks up the first down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Kendricks. He's got it. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the field goal unit is on the field. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Corners are going to bail. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Haynes. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient. And when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's Kendricks. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle. It's Turner. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. On the run, fires downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case. And there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's picked off for the third time today.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The short hands, it's Brown. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage. And, hey, quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because he knows that defender is going to be driving on the ball. So really nice job not hesitating, getting it to him, and then he gets what he can get after the catch.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Fires downfield. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, that tight end looking like a svelte wide receiver, laying out with all that athletic ability to still control your body, make the catch. Nice effort by the tight end.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on 1st down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game. Let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
Gonna look downfield again. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the 2nd half.
Using his legs, it's Haynes. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Kendricks. Trying to beat the D deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Running free. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
The quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the give off the left side. Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Turner. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Makes the grab.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Clemson.
And how about the dinosaur, the fullback, getting involved in this game in the passing attack? This is a guy that has really, really good hands, and this offense knows. In these types of situations, if they can just find a way to get him involved, he can go score.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Kendricks. Now improvising. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Clemson. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the ground, it's Martin. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Nittany Lions line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. The throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Reynolds. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go when you...
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. He'll pitch it. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. 1st and goal coming up.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points, and then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the single back. Makes it past the marker. At midfield, he's got room. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. He now has 106 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. To the air on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
On the option. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
The option look. Now the pitch. Nice move to keep running. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
This This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third and goal for the offense. They'll run it. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
Fullback's got it. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. We all count our stats at the end of the season. We look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. All these plays still matter.
He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Kendricks. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Defense feeling it here, trying to put a stop to this drive and maybe this game after that earlier sack. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He wants a big play here late. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Going for a big play right off the bat. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Steps away to find some room. Finds his man. It's Eakin. Hard-hitting tackle. The Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end. Offense in a bunch formation. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Makes the grab. It's Eakin. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Looking for space to the left. He'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Carter. Bulldozes his way through. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes a catch on the left. Turns on the jet. Touchdown, Red. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. The snap sets up to throw. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looking to throw, it's McDaniel. Looking to get it Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Joyner. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to fire to the left. He's got it along the sideline. And he slipped through the... From the gun, the ground game. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. He's got 50 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. He tries to take the top off. And he'll take it. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He throws one to the left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's going to be...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. He has the first and still on his feet. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Red Raiders come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. Looking to throw, it's McDaniel. Moving away from pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Now facing third and short from their own 17. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. The Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires on the move. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's second and long. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's loose. Slippery slide. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He turns it loose to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Lets it fly. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to let it go. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He spins that thing down the middle. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown! Looking for a man. It's McDaniel. Scrambling away. Throws into the middle of the field. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense and defense with pass interference coming. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. He's taking the shot. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Throws to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle, it's Turner. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Red Raiders will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's McDaniel. He's got it! They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Working the big fella to the corner. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. To the air on first down. Still looking, on the move.
And the QB just makes it look easy. Drop back, surveys the field, makes the correct decision, throws the ball where his receiver can catch it, doesn't put it in harm's way. That's a really good quarterback making it look easy.
Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll immediately call timeout. The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Unleashes one. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Speeding down the left side. And we have breaking news. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to this.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment.
On the double.
Back to throw, it's Hammond. Rushes on him. He scrambled forward and got a few. And into a positive play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Red Raiders come to the line needing just inches for the first down. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was thinking big return. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Forced out of the pocket. Got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's McDaniel. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Here comes the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Trying play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch, and the ball pops out on the return. And they were... Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's McDaniel. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when we make big mistakes.
They'll try to run for it. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
You got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to...
And he'll run it into the end. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Makes a connection. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass, it's McDaniel. The short hands, it's Joyner. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards and then stop that clock.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Finds the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Oh, he missed it. No good. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Joyner. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Red Raiders in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Nowhere close on that one as he He'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal blocking.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll run play action. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And his slips just in. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
To the air, it's McDaniel. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got it in the middle, it's Carter. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Red Raiders are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touch! Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Eakin. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. He wants to change this route. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. They'll go back to work with the first down in the final period. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking left. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got it on the right. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and oh, he's got some space. Got enough space. Touch. To the air, it's McDaniel. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown! Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Looking to take a shot. Got it! Touchdown! And the Red Raiders inside the final minute trying to protect the lead and the ball. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the pressure. Hauls it in. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
All right, ball was incomplete, but that was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Really nice job of communicating with one another and understanding where that pass rush was coming from.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the